Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to our lecturer and fellow friends. So we are from Group 2. We will present regarding management review and non-conformity. So here are our group members: Inhamul Hassan, Khairul Imran, Nur Fatih Shaira, Nuraisha Ashikin, and me myself, Fazri Alida binti Sarudin. Next, the overview of our presentation is first we go to introduction, next management review, non-conformity, and the last one conclusion. Next, I'll proceed with the introduction. So what is the management review? Management review is results from internal or external audit. And then this management review is a process of reviewing the organization's management system, programs, and act as performance evaluation by top management. While non-conformity is a non-fulfillment of requirement where an action to control and correct it is needed to deal with the consequences, and it acts as improvement process to meet the organizational goal. I'll proceed with the next presenter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Okay, now I will be talking about the management review purpose. First is to assess the opportunities for improvement in the occupational safety and health management system, OSHMS. The management review process should identify areas where the OSHMS can be improved, such as through the implementation of new processes or the enhancement of existing ones. Second is to evaluate any needed changes in the external and internal issues affecting the OSHMS. This involves considering how changes in the internal and external environment of the organization may impact OSHMS and determine any necessary adjustments. Third is to review the system's performance, including incident trends, feedback, and compliance with objectives. The review should assess the system's performance based on various factors, including incident trends, feedback and from stakeholders, and the extent to which objectives are being met. Fourth is to ensure the continuing suitability, adequacy, and effectiveness of the OSHMS. The management review aims to confirm that the OSHMS remains appropriate for the organization, is sufficient for its purpose, and continues to be effective in achieving its intended outcomes. Fifth is to make decisions to support the ongoing effectiveness of the OSHMS. Based on the review, decisions should be made to ensure that the OSHMS remains effective and aligned with the organization's objectives. Six is to involve representation from top management, functional managers, facility managers, line managers, process owners, and other relevant stakeholders. The review process should include input from various levels and functions within the organization to ensure a comprehensive assessment. Last is to document all reviews and ensure that any necessary corrective or preventive actions are followed up to ensure effective implementation. It is essential to document the review process and any resulting actions to track the progress of improvements and ensure that they are effectively implemented. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Next is the ISO 45001 management review process involves the following steps. The first one is periodic reviews. Organization must conduct periodic management review to assess the suitability, adequacy and effectiveness of their safety management system. Sebagai contohnya, adalah organisasi boleh memutuskan untuk menjalankan semakan pengurusan sebagai contoh setiap 6 bulan. Kekerapan ini memastikan sistem pengurusan keselamatan kekal berkesan dan up to date. The second one is internal and external issue changes. The review should involve discussion of internal and external issue changes that may impact the organisation safety management system. Sebagai contoh, dalam syarikat pembuatan, perubahan dalaman boleh termasuk proses pengeluaran baharu atau pengenalan dasar keselamatan baharu. Untuk perubahan luaran pula adalah boleh menjadi peraturan keselamatan baru atau piawai industri. The third is assessment of the system effectiveness. The review should assess the system's effectiveness in complying with the Oshms policy and meeting the objective. Sebagai contohnya, organisasi boleh menilai kesanan sistem dengan menyemak bilangan kemalangan, kecederaan dan insiden keselamatan serta maklum malas pekerja dan cadangan untuk penambahbaikan. Yang keempat adalah identification of areas of change and improvement. The review should identify areas of change and improvement in the safety management system. Sebagai contoh, jika terdapat peningkatan dalam kemalangan di tempat kerja, organisasi boleh melaksanakan latihan keselamatan tambahan atau menyemak semula prosedur keselamatan. Kelima adalah assessment of risk management actions. The review should assess the risk management action taken by the organisation. And the last one is documentation. All management review must be documented, and the ISO 45001 standard does not mandate a specific format for the management review meeting. For me, I will pass to next presenter.
Hi, I will present about the non-conformity. So in occupational safety and health management, non-conformity can relate to a failure to comply with safety regulation, policy, or safety practice that are intended to ensure the well-being and protection of workers in the workplace. So, example for the non-conformity, fail to conduct regular safety inspection and maintenance of equipment. So, I take example from manufacturing industry. So, at manufacturing industry, if they fail to conduct regular safety inspection and maintenance of equipment, this could lead to equipment malfunction, which in turn could result in accident, injuries, or even fatalities for the workers operating the machinery. So next for the impact. So for the impact, first, we go to the step first. So step for identification of non-conformity. Firstly, we can do regular inspection or audit. So establish a schedule for regular inspection and audit of the workplace. Can identify any deviation from safety standard, procedure, and regulation. This can include physical inspection of equipment, facilities, and work areas, as well as review of safety documentation and records. Next, employee reporting. So this can encourage employee to report any observed non-conformity, near miss, or safety concern. Employee reporting can provide clear channel for employee to submit reports, such as can use suggestion box or direct communication with supervisor or safety officer. Third is incident report. Incident report is implement a formal process for reporting incident that result from non-conformities, such as accident, injuries, of equipment failures. This can help in identify the root causes of non-conformities and taking corrective action to prevent similar incident in the future. Next, we can do documentation and record keeping. This is to maintain through documentation or identify non-conformities, including details of deviation, its location, the individual involved, and any potential impact on safety and health. So this documentation can serve as a basic for analysis and corrective action planning. For analysis and classification, analyze the identified non-conformities to determine their root causes and classify them based on severity and potential impact. So this can help prioritize corrective action and allocate resources effectively. For reporting and communication, this is can establish clear reporting procedure for documenting and communicating, identify non-conformities to relevant stakeholders such as safety committees, management and regulatory authorities if required. Next, for impact. So, impact of non-conformity is increased risk of accident and injuries. So, non-conformities can lead to unsafe working condition, increase the likelihood of workplace accident, injuries, and occupational illness. This can result in physical harm to employees, production delay, and increased healthcare costs for the organization. Second is legal and regulatory non-compliance. Non-conformity may lead to violation of safety regulation and standard, resulting in legal repercussion, fines, or sanction for regulatory authorities. This can damage the organization reputation and financial standing. Um, reputation for reputation damage, non-conformity that result in accident, environmental incident, or product defect can damage the organization reputation in the industry and among consumers. This can lead to loss of business opportunities and decreased market competitiveness. For financial costs, address non-conformity and their consequences can result in significant financial costs for the organization, including expenses related to corrective action, legal fees, compensation for injury employees, and potential insurance premium increase. Lastly, for employee moral. So for employee moral, can lead to the safety work practice at the workplace. Next, I will pass the presentation to Fatin Shahira.
Okay, now I will present about the key elements of non-conformity. The first, reporting non-conformities and implementing corrective action within an occupational safety and health management system. Second, identify and address a non-conformity leading to improved safety measure and a reduction in workplace accident, such as conduct the root cause analysis. Root cause analysis refer to the practice of exploring all the possible factors associated with an non-conformity by asking what happened, how it happened. This analysis can identify multiple contributory failure, including factors related to communication, competence, safety equipment. For the last part, implemented a proactive approach to addressing non-conformities leading to a positive safety culture and recognition for excellence in occupational safety and health management. That's all for my part. I will pass to the next presenter.
So, as a conclusion, management review and non-conformities are integral components of dynamic and effective organizational framework in order for them to meet the standard, which is ISO 45001. And the management review process provides a strategic platform for the leaders, especially to assess performance, making decisions, and drive a continuous improvement. Simultaneously, non-conformities underscore a commitment to quality and compliance. Together, management review and non-conformities form a symbiotic relationship, create robust framework that aligns organizational objectives with operational realities. That's all from us. Thank you for lending your ears. Next, we go to Q&A session. Let's see. So
Anyone want to answer?
So I will read the question first. What management review fall under which clause in ISO 45001?
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Untuk soalan first tu, dia under clause 9, performance evaluation. Betul tak?
Okay, betul. Zahar dari grup mana?
Dari grup 6.
Right. Betul Zahar.
Betul. Dia under group 9. Dia adalah bagi sub lah kepada clause 9. Next, we go to the next question. How are non-conformities identified within the organization? Anyone?
Sekejap. Identify through routine inspection, employee reporting and internal audit.
Macam mana group members? Betul ke?
Betul, kita boleh
Betul.
audit tu ada buat inspection dekat equipment, facility and work areas. Thank you Azhar.
Mantap
Thank
Zahar.
you. That's all from us. Thank you.